why don't we look at question 6? The young boys in number 6's key point were sentenced to Morrison Training School for Negroes, but then that sentence was overturned and they were returned home nearly 4 months after their arrest. I did not know what to say to this, but believed it to be an imperative key point of the chapter and would like to hear thoughts about the arrest of 8 and 10-year-old boys. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, is definitely a key point, Randy. This was the kissing case, right? That which I just, this is some little kids, 8 and 10-year-old black and white children that are out playing, and the white child boy says, let's play the kissing game. And they do, and one of the little white girls, Sissy, goes home and tells her mother, and her mother freaked out, called the police, said the boys tried to rape her, told her husband, and her husband and a gang of full-grown white men went out hunting for these 8 and 10-year-old black boys. Eventually, I think the police found the boys and beat them up. Was it the police that beat them up, or the father and his gang?
It was the police.
It was the police. And then they arrested these children.
Well, that happened recently also. There was a child in kindergarten that was sitting next to a little black boy that was sitting next to a little white girl. Actually, when they're in kindergarten, yes. And he put his arms around her, and I think that was a few years ago. And we didn't have a mob of angry men run toward this child with a gun, but we instead had a whole school administration against a 5-year-old, and he was expelled for sexual harassment.
Yeah.
So nothing has changed. It stayed the same.
Yep. That's right.
I can't add anything to that. I just can't. What's the difference? A mob of random white folks, or an entire administration in the public school system that expels a 5-year-old because he put his arms around, like little people will do, and held the little girl, around her waist, and she had him around his waist, and a teacher spotted that behavior and said it was sexual harassment. This is a kindergartner. And it happened down south. I don't know the specific town, I don't remember. That was a few years ago. What's the difference? But we have arrived.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're here.